Coming up on Hashtag That, we recap Fall Fest and other events that happened this past weekend on campus.
And Kayla and Paige take us into New Haven on a tour of the new restaurant Vanity.
All that and much more. We are your source for Quinnipiac's entertainment news. Welcome to Hashtag That. I'm Ryan Ansel.
And I'm Taylor Sniffen. This past Saturday, the Quinnipiac Student Planning Board hosted their annual Fall Fest in South Lot. This year's performers were the Ready Set and the Plain White Tees. Many of the students came out for sunshine, good food, and great music. Spuds and acai bowls were both very popular trucks and had mile-long lines for most of the event. But everyone looked like they were having a lot of fun, especially during the spontaneous sing-along to Hey There Delilah and Rhythm of Love. Not only is the performer a big part of Fall Fest, but also is what outfit you're going to wear to the event. Paige and Matt walked around the concert asking people their sense of style for Fall Fest. Let's see what people had to say.
Hi, I'm Matt.
And I'm Paige.
And we are here moments before Plain White Tees is taking the stage at this year's Fall Fest.
And we are looking for the Fall Fest fashionistas. Inspired these beautiful outfits for today.
Well, we're wearing plain white tees, so we thought that would be a great thing to wear for this Plain White Tee concert.
I am a big fan.
Really?
Yeah.
Like a fan for today because they're playing, or are you like a fan?
I'm like a fan since like iCarly days.
Okay, so that's a long time
Yeah,
fan.
that
When
is
was
a
that,
long
like
time.
mid-2000s?
My name's Abby.
I'm Chelsea.
Hi, nice to meet you guys. Are you freshmen, sophomore?
Juniors.
Both juniors.
Third
So-
time around for Fall Fest?
My first time, actually.
You haven't gone
No.
before? Really?
Yeah.
Why not? Why is it taking you this long?
Because I've had hard classes and studying, but
Wow.
this time it's not that bad.
I respect
so.
that. What you guys are wearing today?
This is a polo I bought a while ago. I bought it
Nice.
at work.
Very nice.
Do you work at Polo?
I used to, yeah.
Oh, cool, nice. What about you?
This is a CDG shirt. Some artists that I really like. Just bought it online.
It's a heart with eyes. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
love it.
I like it.
And where'd you get the overalls from?
I got them from Rainbow. They were really cheap
Oh,
there. So
I love Rainbow.
I went to Forever 21, but they were very expensive, so I went to Rainbow.
Nice. All right, so what was the go-to fashion for today?
Casual chic, gotta say. Like,
I agree with Leon.
Yeah.
So how long did it take to pick out your outfit for a concert?
5 minutes.
I would say 10 minutes. I'm
I
a little
had some options
indecisive.
today, so.
Some options. Now, what went into planning your outfit for today?
White, because
White,
plain
nice.
white tees.
Of course.
Love it.
And a cute hairstyle. I have a bun in the back.
Nice. Just in case it gets a little hot, you got the hair up.
It's really hot out. I'm excited to hear Hey There Delilah. That's the only song I
It's
know
a
by
big
the
one.
Plain White
Everyone's
Tees.
excited for
Yeah,
it.
that's the only thing.
What do you think a lot of other people are going to be wearing today? Like, what are you expecting to see?
A lot of jean skirts.
And a lot of white t-shirts.
We did. We saw a whole friend group with all white t-shirts.
Yeah, white t-shirts.
Perfect. We'll have so much fun today,
Yes,
guys.
you guys look
Thanks
great.
for talking
Thank
to
you
us.
for your time. Have
See you
fun.
later. It was great seeing everybody here looking their best for Fall Fest today.
Everyone is so excited for Hey There Delilah, so I guess we better go take a look at the concert.
All right, let's go.
Thank you so much, Paige and Matt. Now, Fall Fest looked like it was so much fun. I actually couldn't make it out there, Taylor, but did you make it out there?
I was backstage for it. I helped the Student Planning Board with the event.
Oh my gosh, how did you get into that?
Well, a couple of my friends joined the club, and then they told me that it's a lot of fun, so I signed up to do Fall Fest, and then I got to go back there. I got to move stuff, meet the talent. A lot of
Wow.
fun.
What was that like? Were you nervous around them at all?
Yeah, I didn't want to talk, and then they handed me some of their equipment, and I ended up carrying like Tom Higgins' guitar. I thought I was going to break it. I was like, oh, here we go. I'm going to get yelled at.
That is so awesome. Now, do you have a favorite Plain White Tees song or?
I absolutely love Rhythm of Love, and that was what they ended with, so it was a fantastic ending for the whole show.
That sounds awesome. Did everybody sing along?
Oh, yes, and Hey There Delilah, 1, 2, 3, 4, whole crowd, waving, clapping. It's a lot of fun.
Were there a lot of people there?
Oh, good amount. I mean, they mostly filled up South Lot.
Nice, nice. I always feel like Fall Fest is such a great event to go to, but I've never made it out. I got to make it out next year, though.
Definitely.
Now, is your sleepy roommate just not enough to keep you company? Last Friday, QU After Dark hosted Adopt-A-Fish. Students of all ages met in the Mount Carmel cafeteria and handpicked free fish to take back to their rooms. But that's not all. They also decorated free fish bowls for the little guys to swim around in. Now, that goes without saying that the event went pretty swimmingly. The Latino Cultural Society kicked off Latino Heritage Month on Friday as well. They hosted a fun-filled event in the Quad in efforts to get more students involved with the club. The kickoff included music and, of course, Latin food. The club's next big event will be Copacabana Night on October 11th.
On an exciting note, this past Sunday, the Residence Hall Council hosted its annual Hall Brawl on the Quad. 4 teams, green, blue, red, and purple, competed against each other in fun team games and fought to see who was the best hall. By entering in the competition, each team received cool free t-shirts, and after the event, all the teams attended a fun barbecue that had delicious grilled food. It looked like a lot of fun, and all the different residence halls really came together and made the day special. Also, Tri Delta is the newest sorority coming to Quinnipiac University. This past week, the sorority has been holding events to spread the word and encouraging women to join. We talked with a sister of the sorority to tell us a little bit about it. Let's see what she had to say.
Tri Delta is the newest sorority to come to Quinnipiac, and we value truth, self-sacrifice, and friendship. Those are our 3 main values, but we also love our partnership with St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. And then on top of that, we have a really great program called Body Image 3D, where we really promote a healthy mind, body, and spirit. So definitely well-rounded. We're excited to be on campus starting the first chapter here.
When we come back, we interview the quadruplets on Quinnipiac's campus.
And we toured the newest hotspot in New Haven, Vanity. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Coming up on #that, we talk about some fun events around Quinnipiac's campus.
And we talk about some weird news that's been discussed around Twitter.
All that and more, we are your source for Quinnipiac's entertainment news.
Whether you're on the quad,
In your room.
or heading to class.
tune in to Q30 News.
For stories by student journalists you can trust.
We are covering the latest here on campus and in surrounding areas.
Get the news you need to know every Wednesday night.
Bobcat Breakdown presented by the Quinnipiac Bobcats Sports Network.
We are your source for debate.
Did they make the playoffs last year, Tom Jenkins?
When it clicks, it clicks.
We dissect Quinnipiac athletics on a scale you've never seen before.
With Tobia, it almost looks like she's reaching a little bit.
Plus, we bring in the biggest names surrounding college sports.
We are live here at the Times Union Center with Jay Billis.
And of course, some comedy.
But you can only have so much arena food.
I think you're crazy.
Bobcat Breakdown, Tuesdays at 9:30.
One of the biggest stories over the summer at Quinnipiac University was the announcement of quadruplets starting school in the fall. Today, they're here, and we put them up to the test to see how well they know one another. Let's take a look.
Hi, my name is Ashley Cotto, and I'm here with Quinnipiac's own quadruplets, the Cicciarella siblings. Today we'll be testing to see what each sibling thinks of the other. Before we start, let's get to know them a little more.
Hi, I'm Michael. I'm a civil engineering major, and I'm the oldest.
I'm Anna. I'm majoring in English, and I'm the youngest.
I'm Vincent. I'm a media studies major, and I'm the second oldest.
Hi, I'm Sophia. I'm a biology major, and I'm the third oldest.
All right, awesome. Well, I'll be asking them a series of questions, and they have to pick which sibling fits the answer the best. So why don't we get started? Okay, so who is the cleanest sibling?
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so there seems to be a tie -1. So, Michael, you're the winner. Okay, second question. Who is the least likely to procrastinate on their work?
I did the wrong one.
Even Sophia votes for herself. Okay, that's good. Good for you. Better than me. Which sibling is most likely to study for a test after the test? Wow. So you all have very little faith in each other. That's good to know. Okay. Moving on. Who is most likely to blast their music at random times throughout the day? There's never going to be like a tie besides the one Sophia one, it seems.
Yeah.
Okay. Who is most likely to wear flip-flops in the winter?
What did you put? Michael?
It's cute.
It's Michael.
Michael doesn't like to vote for himself, apparently. Okay. Which sibling is most likely to flirt with a random person? No.
What?
I could never picture this. No?
Oh my
That's
god.
so weird.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can't picture this, but you know what?
No, it's definitely
You guys go.
Vincent.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright, well, Vincent, I'm gonna keep my eye out. Okay. Which sibling is the most dramatic? And we have a tie. Alright, that was so much fun. Thank you guys for coming out and joining us. Back to you guys.
From movies to TV shows, Marissa Davis is here with this week's trending topics. Marissa?
Thanks, Taylor and Ryan. This weekend, hashtag Constitution Day was trending on Twitter in the United States. Constitution Day celebrates the day that the United States Constitutional Convention signed the U.S. Constitution in Philadelphia. People shared quotes from the Constitution and pictures of the document. As you could have guessed, this trend led to a load of political debates. Hashtag It was trending on Twitter once again as the scary movie made up to $60 million in the box office this past weekend. That makes it the highest earning movie released in September in all of history. It has now made nearly $220 million since its release on September 8th. And finally, hashtag Explain TV Shows Badly was trending on Saturday. This hashtag brought lots of laughs as people tried to explain their favorite TV shows badly. Some of my personal favorites included describing The Voice as celebrity judges suddenly realizing they are facing the wrong direction, and describing Law & Order by saying it goes dumb-dumb, then a crime happens, then they solve it. That's all I have for this week's trending topics. Back to you guys at the desk.
Paige, Kayla, and Ryan took a trip to New Haven and got a tour of the newest restaurant, Vanity. Let's take a look.
Hey everyone, I'm Kayla.
And I'm Paige.
And today we're outside the new hotspot in New Haven, Vanity.
And the owner, John, even took us on a private tour. Let's check it out.
Vanity is a new restaurant and nightlife hangout in New Haven. It opened on August 25th and has already had a great turnout for all ages.
We see from, 16 all the way through 70 for lunch and dinner. For our nightclub nights, we see Thursday is typically from 21 to about 26. Friday night is probably about 23 and up. That's kind of our bulk of our age. And then Saturday, it's even a little bit of an older age group. It's probably about 25 and up. So it starts off really young and it gets a little bit older as the week goes on.
The design of the restaurant was built after an old church and gives off a very rich and sophisticated vibe.
A lot of the architecture, woodwork, and railing is irreplaceable. It was from a church from the early 1800s.
But why the name Vanity? Well, that's pretty simple.
Everybody's a little in love with themselves from here and there. We're in this selfie generation. Everybody's taking pictures of themselves, and if you go on anybody's Facebook or Instagram page, you just see pictures that they have taken of themselves. So obviously I wanted to give a lot of spaces for people to take pictures of themselves to help us advertise, but also that's just in the generation we're in, and I thought it was a great fit.
The busy nights for Vanity are Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. Thursday is college night, and John expects a lot from the Bobcats.
Quinnipiac is the predominant one. We got some Southern, and Yale is starting to realize that we're here.
Celebrity guests and even top-line DJs host and throw events at Vanity every week.
We had Matt Munson from The Bachelor in Paradise. We had another very, very popular DJ, Mac J. He's one of the top DJs in the world already here. We have Dioro coming, who's top 50 in the world. We have Dischek, who's from Las Vegas, who toured with Avicii. He actually was here last Thursday. I did that for the Quinnipiac kids. We want to spend time here, and that's what we want. We want people to come and make a night of it, as opposed to stopping by.
It's safe to say that Vanity is perfect for a night out, hanging with friends, or even for a date night.
Great food, great music. Overall, it's a great place, so be sure to check it out.
Back to you guys at the desk.
A lot has been happening in the entertainment world this past week.
Krista Delane is here with this week's entertainment news update. Krista, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. Well, another Hollywood couple has decided to call it quits. Fergie and Josh Duhamel publicly announced their split this past Thursday. The couple started dating over 13 years ago after hitting things off on Duhamel's show, Las Vegas. They have been married for 8 years and have a 4-year-old son together. Sources say that the couple decided to separate a year ago, but made the decision to stay private about the news while sorting everything out. Fergie's rep released the following statement to E! News, quote, "With absolute love and respect, we decided to separate as a couple earlier this year to give our family the best opportunity to adjust. We wanted to keep this a private matter before sharing it with the public. We are and always will be united in our support of each other and family," end quote. Selena Gomez shared with fans last week that she has been recovering from major surgery. She underwent a kidney transplant in June, but decided to remain private about the surgery while she recovered. Gomez, who has been struggling with lupus for a few years now, revealed that she needed the transplant due to the effects the disease has had on her body. A good friend of the singer, Francia Reza, was the donor. Reza is best known for her role as Adrienne in the TV series The Secret Life of the American Teenager. Currently, Gomez appears to be doing well and was spotted walking around New York City on Friday with her boyfriend The Weeknd. Dancing with the Stars aired its 25th season on ABC last night. Some stars you are bound to recognize are former NFL star Terrell Owens, Pretty Little Liars' Sasha Pierce, WWE champion Nikki Bella. Dancing with the Stars also has paired up two couples to be facing each other. That's all I have for your entertainment news update. I'm Krista Lane. Back to Taylor and Ryan at the desk.
When we come back, we have a movie review on the newest film, American Assassin.
And we debate some concert topics. We'll be right back.
Whether you're on the quad,
in your room,
or heading to class,
tune in to Q30 News
for stories by student journalists you can trust.
we are covering the latest here on campus and in surrounding areas.
Get the news you need to know every Wednesday night.
Good morning and welcome to the Morning After.
Coming up on #that, we talk about some fun events around Quinnipiac's campus.
And we talk about some weird news that's been discussed around Twitter.
All that and more, we are your source for Quinnipiac's entertainment news.
This past weekend, Meredith Fox saw American Assassin and has a movie review for us. Meredith, how was it?
Thanks, guys. I saw American Assassin this weekend and it was amazing, but warning, it is not for the faint of heart. Within the first 10 minutes, I was sobbing. I'm not a person who handles the sight of blood well, but if that is something that doesn't bother you, then this movie is perfect. Dylan O'Brien plays an emotional and thrilling Mitch Rapp, who is the titular character and American Assassin in training. Alongside him, Michael Keaton plays ex-Navy SEAL Stan Hurley, who at times offers nice comic relief in an otherwise rough and cutthroat movie. There is suspense and action at every turn. Audiences will be sitting on the edge of their seats, holding their breath until the very end. The movie took place in numerous different locations, and it added to the plot tremendously. At the same time, the stunt sequences were amazing, and thanks to wide camera angles, you could see that O'Brien was doing most of his own stunts. Even with a minimal amount of dialogue, it was still a fun and enthralling experience, and I would highly recommend you and your friends go and see it. Back to you guys at the desk.
Sticking with the Fall Fest and concert theme, you can't go to Fall Fest without thinking of the food trucks. From Mr. Softee to Spuds. In my opinion, I think Quinnipiac should get a Surf Taco food truck. Back in New Jersey, Surf Taco is an incredible tropical Mexican food restaurant. It has its own special dressing for all the tacos, which is a fusion of ranch and white cilantro sauce. But not only do they have tacos, they have burritos, salads, taquitos, and amazing fruit smoothies. It is my favorite thing to eat when I'm back in New Jersey, and I miss it so much now that I'm up here in Connecticut. So honestly, if we could bring that here, I'd be the happiest student and probably gain like 90 pounds because I would eat it every day.
I would definitely gain a lot of weight too if I had that every day. Ranch and white cilantro sauce.
Yeah, it
sounds amazing.
Because they add like pineapples and corn to a lot of things. Because it's not like traditional Mexican; it's like the tropical, like Hawaiian Mexican.
That is so interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. How long has that place been around?
Probably like good 10 years. They only had like 1 or 2 when I was like younger, but now that in the past couple years, they've added like 6 or 7, but they're all like on the coast in New Jersey.
Jeez. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna have to make my way down to New
gotta
Jersey.
come.
Have you ever been to Desert Moon?
No, we don't have that.
Desert Moon, I think it's a chain, and I'm from Connecticut, and that's like one of the really cool Mexican like chain spots that you can just go and get tacos, burritos, taquitos, all the O's, all the things, you know, like in that genre.
The important
of
things,
food.
yeah.
Of course, the important things, and it's just like that. Sometimes when I eat that food, I feel like it's too greasy, but at the end of the day, it makes you feel so good.
I mean, you can't go wrong with Mexican food.
So on another topic, I feel like our parents went to much different concerts than we do. They went for different reasons, I think, that we did. I feel like during the days of Woodstock or concerts like that, they went to concerts more for the music, and we typically go for the social aspect of the event. We go to hang with friends and take pictures and videos for social media. Neither is better than the other, but I do think that sometimes our generation can get a little too caught up in our phones that we kind of miss the importance of what the concert is. However, our parents couldn't really experience the advanced visual elements of concerts that we can. Now, the last concert I went to was it was a hardcore rock concert or hardcore punk or something like that. It was the Dropkick Murphys, and there was a mosh pit. And I didn't know what a mosh pit was, but apparently it's a pit where you just go and you get punched by people. And one of my friends got punched in the face.
Oh.
And he came back and he told me not to go in, and I think that is one of the greatest pieces of advice I've ever gotten in my entire life.
Well, I could say the last concert I went to was the last One Direction tour, and unfortunately, I didn't even get to make it into the concert. My tickets were void. I was sat in the parking lot crying, and I never got to see him again. But I did get to go to other ones previous to that, and I can definitely agree with the whole social media thing that you're talking about. I am constantly on my phone at concerts taking pictures.
Jeez, I feel like One Direction concerts are the type of things where you cry if you don't get in, and you also cry if you do get in.
True, cried at both.
All right, so
if Quinnipiac could have any performer come to Wake the Giant, I would want Beyonce. She's just the best in every way. Not only would it be an incredible music, but there's also never-ending dance routines with large over-the-top sets, and just the overall performance itself would blow everyone away, even non-Beyonce fans. Between the flashing lights, sparkling costumes, and an army of dancers, it would be an overload on your senses. She is a literal queen, and personally, I don't think anyone can resist singing along to Single Ladies and Halo.
I am a big Beyonce fan. I saw a girl wearing a shirt the other day, and it said boycott Beyonce. And I was like, like I couldn't tell if it was sarcasm or what, so I went and I Googled it. And apparently when she dropped her last album, was it an album called Lemonade?
Yeah,
Lemonade.
Lemonade.
It was called Lemonade. And so there were a lot of people that were really up in arms about it, and then thought that she was being too forward about her political views and this and that. So she made shirts that said boycott Beyonce, and she sold them at her concert, ironically, I guess. So I guess I kind of get that. I don't know. I was a little thrown off by it.
I understand some people take Beyonce to a whole new level. I'm not one to worship the ground she walks on, but I think she's definitely an extremely talented performer. And honestly, I'm only a freshman here, but I've heard that some of the performances for Wake the Giant are amazing, and I think she'd just add to it.
Absolutely. I think that they call her Queen Bee for a very, very good reason.
Mm-hmm.
And when we come back, we continue to talk about concert in this week's selfie video.
This is Sports Pause.
Are you concerned with the 0-2 start to the season?
Right here, top of the circle, again, rips it past the Jasper goalie.
What will breaking the record mean for the program himself? I mean, 138 wins.
There's the tough shot. What a nice play by Mikey Dixon.
He's good in transition. Just a really dynamic scorer he can create for himself.
And now, Emma, it's time for the top 5 plays of the week.
Everyone has their favorite concert that they've been to, so we asked Q30 members to share their favorite. Let's take a look.
What's up, guys? Matt McAuliffe here. My favorite concert memory was when I saw Zach Brown Band at Fenway Park and colder weather came on and they made me cry. So that is definitely a memorable moment for me, and definitely would have been a memorable moment for Kirby and Phil as well.
Hey guys, my favorite concert I've ever been to was definitely One Direction a couple years ago. But getting there, my memory wasn't too good. We got there with 4th row tickets and they ended up being fake. But it's definitely something I'll always remember. We still got in, we had nosebleeds, but me and my mom and my best friend had the greatest time, so it was still fun.
Hey guys, it's Matt, and my favorite concert memory is when I went to the Paula Abdul concert as a joke with my friend Serena. We ended up sneaking backstage and meeting her and hanging out with her after the concert, and it was awesome.
Hi, it's Alex, and my most memorable concert experience was in 6th grade when I went to see Taylor Swift, and she walked down our aisle and hugged everyone in my row, so I got to touch Taylor Swift, and I brag about it all the time.
Hey, Sean Raggio. Last Thanksgiving break, I saw Assuming We Survive a couple towns over from my hometown. The lead singer, Adrian Estrella, was talking to fans before the show. He was chilling, hanging with us. During their song Catch-22, he motioned, pointed at me, told me to come forward, put the microphone in my mouth, let me sing some of the lyrics over to everyone in the club. So that was pretty cool.
Hi, hashtag, it's Christina. My favorite concert memory was seeing Mumford & Sons front row, and at the end of the concert, I was able to catch a drumstick that was thrown into the crowd, and I cried.
Hey, hashtag, it's Carrie. My favorite concert memory is when I went to see One Direction at Hershey Park, Pennsylvania. It was so much fun. I went with my cousin. She got it for me as a surprise for Christmas. And we went and we made a whole weekend out of it. So we did Hershey Park and we saw the concert. And I was obsessed with them back in the day. So that was definitely a really, really fun memory for me.
My name's Michael Brennan. My favorite concert memory is seeing Coldplay in Gillette Stadium in 2016 when all the bracelets lit up, synchronized with the music. Just like the Super Bowl, it was just that cool.
Hey, hashtag, it's Brooke. So my favorite concert had to have been freshman year of high school. I got tickets to go see Taylor Swift at the Prudential Center in New Jersey. I went with my cousins, my mom, my aunt. It was so much fun seeing her Red Tour. She was one of my idols for so long, so I had a really awesome time at that concert.
That's all the time we have tonight. But be sure to follow us on social media and hashtag that QU.
And watch this episode and others at Q30tv.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.